Hello, good evening. Welcome to the Perception Show, Season 2. It's your host, Ada Shemiri. Our topic today is life after campus. But before we go into details, allow me to introduce to you my fellow panelists. Thank you.
Thank you, Ada, the host of the Perception Show, Season 2. By the names of John Ayebali, a credit analyst, and a loans officer. I'll be glad to be here and expect a lot from our topic.
Hello, thank you, Ada, for inviting me to this show. I'm Yvonne Ainembabazi, a tax consultant, and I'm glad to be part of this group and expect a lot from us.
Okay. Thank you very much, Ada, for inviting me for this show. My name is Atejeka Alvin. I work with Vimol Network. It's a digital marketing company. As a content creator, I write articles, features, and documentaries. Thank you. I look forward to a good show today. I am sure it will be engaging. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you so much. As we spoke, our topic is life after campus. We all know when someone finishes campus, it comes with a lot of pressure from the society, pressure from parents. For example, as a girl child, maybe your grandparents expect you to get married. As a boy child, you're getting out of campus. There's this pressure, you want to be better. As a girl, you want to be independent. So there are lots of pressure. For example, growing up as a girl child or a boy child, each one of us, we grew up saying, maybe I want to become an accountant, I want to work with Ministry of Education, we all had a lot of dreams. We thought life is going to be smooth for each one of us. You guys look at me. We thought life is going to be smooth for each one of us. Maybe when campus is done, I'm going to go and work with the Ministry of Finance, I'm going to do this. But we always have certain perceptions, but here we face the reality. Allow me ask my panelists to share with me their experience. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Ada. Once again, I'm John Ayebale. My experience after campus, my expectations were not the reality I faced, because I expected maybe after campus to get a job there and then, but in the end, it wasn't the same story. Being a firstborn in a family, it's also very, very, puts pressure on you. Society as well, you're done with campus, you don't have a job, and to make it the matters worse, I left campus, then COVID came in, you understand? So when COVID came in, I was stuck, I don't have a job. My parents expect a lot from me. The society, you have a degree and you're there seated. So, as you've already heard our topic, life after campus. So, our viewers there, life after campus, it's not like something you would say you're going to surface an easy path. So, as I expected to be maybe to get a job there and then, but it didn't happen. Then I started doing these local jobs, scholar jobs, yes, casual. Not what I learned for, but you can find I'm doing pipe work on the sites, I'm doing maybe, let me say, art crafts, but yet I started something else. So what I can say, sometimes what we expect, it's not what we live in reality after campus. Yeah. Thank you.
Yvonne?
Thank you, Ada, our host. I think life after campus has not been so tricky to me, though what I expected is not what I'm doing right now. I thought I didn't want to be employed like after campus. I thought I would maybe start up my own business. But here I am, I'm employed somewhere. And yeah, that's how, and how I started actually. I started as a trainee. They were not even paying me anything. But I was like, yeah, this is what I have to face because this is life after campus. Because people always tell us life after campus is hard, even to get somewhere to train from. But I was so lucky to get somewhere to go for training. So what I can really advise you, if maybe you get a chance and they tell you that maybe I'm not going to give you any allowance or maybe anything, just go for it. You never know. Now here I am, I'm retained, and I'm happy for what I'm doing now. Thank you.
Okay, as a topic, as the topic you've brought up is very interesting. I usually discuss it with my colleagues and we laugh. Actually, when we were still at campus, it was we would sit down and talk about our dreams, our plans. Me personally, I would tell them I want to beat my dad's record in years that he married. I knew campus was delaying me. I thought campus was delaying me. I was very eager to get into the future. I thought like 2 years after campus, I will be driving, I will be having my girl, I'll be what? But time is going and I'm not seeing, I'm not seeing such things. So I believe when you're still at campus, you have a lot of expectations. You have a lot of expectations, you have a lot of dreams, which is not a bad thing. But of course, they should be in the, you should always check them, see if they fit into that reality. But with prayer, it can work. Most of us, when you finish campus, maybe you did the course you did because that's what your marks could allow. But when you get out of campus, now the passion kicks in. You feel like there are some places where you're strong, there are some places where you're weak, and sometimes that's where your passion takes you. So I believe we should have expectations, but we should control them while still at campus. Anything can happen. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Allow me ask John. John talked about finishing campus. So you realize it can be easy or it can be hectic, end of it all. For example, like Alvin just spoke about it. He followed a certain course, but here comes something called passion.
Yes.
Yeah. And I would like to ask John, what do you think is a reason that makes graduates today end up doing the work they didn't study for?
Thank you, Ada. May I think more so in Uganda here, the economy is very, it keeps on changing. It's dynamic. So you might find you did a certain course, and remember, yeah, there is less pay. There is no who, in quotes, mwana wani, gamba nogu. You understand? So you might find like, me, I don't have gamba nogu, but my books have to stand for me, yet someone else is going to use another route to find a job. So to me, as I said in the start, it wasn't very easy for me because this world hits you alone. I was at my own. My parents were not, they didn't have those connections. I had to move office to office, throw in applications, they throw them away, you keep on throwing until when you see like now, they give you a job and also the job you get, it's also, the money they give is less than what you want. You have rent, you also have your siblings, they want something, well, we need some pocket money. Remember, you graduate, you don't want to disappoint your parents. You also have that cap pressure. If I don't give in, they will say, why did they give me school fees? You understand? So me, I ended up doing the course, the job that I wasn't ready for because of the economy that I was in. Because in the end, you have to survive. You have to get what to pocket and also to get what to use. Yeah, that's what I can say for now.
Actually, also at the same time, the job opportunities are not readily available. So you find you're just a graduate from the university, and you see like this job and they want an accountant. By end of the day, they're asking for like 7 years experience, and you ask yourself, 7 years experience, you're just fresh from campus, 1 month. So the jobs are available, but they don't even support people from campus. Actually, Yvonne, you talked about something quite interesting. Campus is done, you go for training, you're not being paid. What are those things that kept you moving? What kept you on your job, even without a pay?
Yeah, what I can say about that, that is what I had to do at that time, because I was done with campus and the opportunity came like that. My colleagues were home, they were in villages, at least me, someone connected me, and I started training. So all I can say is that, like how I was surviving, good chance my parents supported me, like rent-wise, they would give me something. Yeah, that's how I survived. And at actually where I was training from, they were just giving me lunch and transport. So that's how I survived, and I worked hard to be retained. So I think that's all I can tell you. Then the advice I can give, what I was gaining actually from that, skills, knowledge, everything, like you know how to interact with people, you learn a lot from that. So I was actually gaining more than someone seated home. So I think that's what kept me moving.
Thank you. I want to ask Alvin, you talked about passion. What would you say to those parents who force their daughters, sons, maybe to become like doctors? You have to take BCM, you have to do this. Because you talked about passion. From your experience, what would you advise such a parent out there?
Okay, I think that question is two-way. I can't boldly tell someone to follow their passion if it's not paying the bills. So actually, the parents don't do bad to tell their kids to take certain courses, because the Uganda we are in today, we are very sure there are those courses that can pay good and those ones that don't. So it depends, really. It's in the middle there, but it's always good to follow your passion. It's advisable if you feel you can manage to follow your passion, and at the same time your passion can maybe sustain you. It's very fine. Uh, there is a quote, I don't remember it well. Someone said, if you are not doing, if in your job, if you can't do a job, if you can't do a job as if you're not working, it's not a job you will enjoy up to like old age. Like you should feel a bit comfortable uh, doing your job, because I believe in the long run, when you're 50, will you be enjoying the work you're in right now? That should be at the back of your mind. Yes, money can come, but will you be able to be sustained in that area? If you're passionate about business, just say you're a born business person, you like business, but now you've started something, let's say you're a lawyer, you are in it, but you know your passion is business, you might, it's not bad to first to first do the money in lawyering, then after you get the money, you can channel it into your passion. So it's two-way. Thank you.
It's nice each one of us here is working. So I would like each one of us to tell us, what are those challenges that you have faced at your workplace that you feel you'd want to change, or even tell someone out there to improve?
Thank you, Ada. Uh, where I am, the challenge may be less pay and you overwork. You overwork a lot, but there is less pay. That you don't have even the working hours. For example, me, I work from 5 up to 10. And remember, in the government people, for them, they work from maybe like 7 to 5 p.m. And also they get their money paid. Yeah, they get their money paid in time. You might have even the challenge I also face is the money comes in, but it comes in late. Maybe even you start asking for advance, and you have no option because jobs are not as scarce, and you have to keep going on because you have responsibilities, you have people at the back of you. You need to keep pushing. And what I can say, patience is key in these jobs we do. There is no money that is going to come fast. You have to be patient with the job you have, because also when you've left campus, don't despise work, like this little work. Do whatever is there and do it at your best. This will help you grow. This will help you toughen up the world, because the world is full of chaos. So you need to toughen up. You need to come and say, yeah, I have to do this. Don't focus on your books alone, like I studied this, I can't do this. Don't despise work. That's what I can say. Yeah, because that will help you grow, obtain skills, and also learn how to live with the world the way it is. Thank you.
Yeah, me actually, the challenges that I'm facing now at work, pressure. There is a lot of pressure at work. Like, you have to work from the time you've gone to work. Let's say me, I report at work by 8, I have to be there, and I expect to leave by 5. But I end up actually leaving like at 7:30 and actually carry my laptop back home to do work from there, because I have to do it to satisfy my clients' needs. I have to satisfy my boss's needs. So there is a lot of pressure, and I can't get time for myself or maybe to do something else, because the money paid to me, I work in a private institution, so the money paid to me isn't enough for me. Remember, at work, they expect you maybe to be well dressed. They expect they expect your hair to be looking good, everything to be perfect. But when they're actually giving you less money and you're not getting time to do some other business aside. So there are a lot of challenges, like money-wise, pressure, you have to satisfy people's needs. So yeah, I think those are the challenges I've faced. Maybe actually about time, you have to wake up early. That is actually another challenge that I have. You know, maybe me at campus, I used to think that I would just start up my own business. I'd be waking up at the time I want. I go home at the time I want, but I have to be up by 6 and actually going to work for the money I'm going to get after 4 weeks. You can imagine. You even find you don't have transport, but you have to go to work. They expect you to work. They don't want to know whether you have transport or you don't have, as long as they pay you. So I think those are the challenges I'm facing. But all in all, I have to be patient. I have to work hard, because I have to be ready for this life, because this is my life, and I have to handle it. If I'm paid like 500, I have to budget for the money they are paying me, and I have to save some. So yeah, I think those are the challenges I'm facing. Thank you.
Thank you. It's enlightening. Personally, I would say in the world of work is also like an extension of school. You get into work and learn that it's a new world. You have to learn again. Most people, when they graduate, actually, they know like 60% or 50% of what they are going to do. You reach there. But also, there is one of the biggest challenges is office politics or workplace politics. You know, they usually say there are like 3 types of workers. There are those called climbers, then there are those called gatekeepers, and then there are those normal ones. If I like a climber is trying to shine, wants to please the boss, wants to report, wants to that thing. Then you find those they call gatekeepers. They don't usually feel good when someone new is in. They are not accommodative. They are not welcoming. They feel like you have to pass through them to gain a favor. Also. Those are some of the challenges you find at work, and navigating through them is always a challenge, especially for new people entering workplaces. I think everyone has experienced it at one point or what. But as time goes on, and the new people come in. That's when you realize it's a process. It's just like school. Yeah, I think you can navigate all the problems and become good. It's just a matter of time. Thank you.
Thank you. I'd like to ask Yvonne, do you think that pressure at work can be reduced? It's a challenge, but is there any way this pressure can be reduced?
Yeah, I think there is a way. It's all about planning. Yeah, so maybe I can just, today is a Sunday. If today is a Sunday, I can plan for my week. I be like, I'm going to work on this. Though sometimes your boss comes and they give you something that actually.
Actually, more about pressure at work. I would encourage bosses out there to motivate their own employees. For example, you come out of campus, you're given a very small pay, there is a lot of pressure, and you find this person is working for you, but they're always on the move. I'm in my room, if I see this advert, always on the move. I want to apply somewhere else. You get it? So you find that thing is very common. You find someone is working for you after 3 months, they are leaving 6 months at your workplace for you. They never spend a year. Why? You're exploiting your own labor. So bosses out there need to work on that so that people get motivated. Actually, away from work, I would want to know what are those society expectations that you people have dealt with?
Society really, guys, we are not scaring you, guys there who have not yet finished campus, but society is tough. There's a lot of chaos. There are bad days, there are good days. You might find today you have got a good job, you work like for 3 months, you're fired, and remember now, you have the pressure at home, you have a pressure of friends, you have a pressure of your siblings. Our old brother has finished campus. He's going to be coming to visit us. Yeah, some money. Now, society, it treats us differently. At times we are welcomed by it. At times we are not. Not every day they are going to welcome you. That's why I said it is full of chaos. There are bad days and there are good days. What I remember when I was my first job, I was in customer care, but when we were training, people would come and say, "You look at this one. You just fresh for work for the field. How are you going to handle? Yeah, you're not respected. You understand? Remember, you're fresh graduate. You have just come on your first job. The fellow workers are looking at you as some little guys, coming to steal show. You understand? So, not everyone is going to welcome you at the place of work. Some people are scared. You have fresh minds. You understand? You may steal their positions. So, there is that thing of how do they call it? Not being welcomed by society because there is fear, yeah? Rejection, yeah, rejection. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Actually, I've realized, like all of us know, life is a journey. It comes like from primary, the moment you're in P7, you feel you're the pro, you're on top of the world. You come back to A level, you're now fresher.
Yeah.
You come to senior 4, senior 6, you're on top there. Come back to campus still. When campus is done and you're entering this work world, it's challenging because now you're down, which we appreciate because we don't want to be like on the top, but there are those challenges. Me, I remember I was at a workplace, like, you know how people enter, like they're introducing, like, these people are, like, this is our new person, like, entering, like, new employees. So now this HR enters and begins, like, for example, from Alvin. It's like, hello, Alvin, this is going to be the head of what? Yes, Yvonne, this is this, and Yvonne acts as this. John, and me, I was there on my computer, and the HR skipped me. You know what that means, you are small.
Yes.
So you can imagine that feeling.
I know. Sorry.
So generally, that's life after campus. Yvonne also tell us about your expectations, society expectations.
Obviously, the expectations are always the same, but it's all about putting yourself first and your goals first. So me as me, I have to put my dreams first. I know maybe people want a man in just a year, but if my goal is getting married like after 2 years, that's it. I don't have to be on pressure for other people. So me, what I can encourage people is that you should always put your goals first. Always follow your dreams. Don't follow other people, because maybe other people see that as maybe the main thing, but for you, you see it at a later time. So me as me, I don't follow society. I follow my heart and I follow my dreams. So, and good thing with my parents, they have not told me about anything they want, or maybe getting married, or maybe doing this. No, even not my relatives. Maybe and actually there are these pressures of our friends getting married. You're done with campus and you're seeing all your friends getting married and you're like, oh God, what's happening to me? But that's life. It is not yet your time. It may be you've set your goals, and maybe that person wanted to set the goal of getting married immediately after campus. So you shouldn't follow that line. Maybe like other pressures, like from your siblings. Now, like me, I'm the firstborn, and I have siblings in high school. When they are reporting back to school, they expect you to give them something. Actually, when you're broke, you can't even support yourself. But they can't understand, because they know our big sister is working. They expect you to go for their VDs. They expect you, they expect a lot from you. Yeah, now, like, I remember when I was at campus, my parents used to call me, say hi, do this, do you have this? But right now, it's me to call. If I don't call, they don't call. There was a time I called my dad and he was like, it's you to call. The other time you were young, you didn't have money, but now at least we know you're getting something. So it's you to call us, and you say hi to us, not us calling you. So I think that's it.
Okay, thank you. About the societal demands and pressures, some of us come from very deep villages where we still think anciently, maybe, because you visit the village after campus, or even while at campus during holidays, they show you your village mates. 17-year-olds have constructed, have married. They are men. Men at 20, at 18, they are men, they are working, they have wives, so they ask you, man, what's up? You remember the other guy, he constructed the other side. You're like, the pressure gets on you, you feel like, I'm not moving at the pace that I'm supposed to be moving. But then again, I remember one quote by Bobby Wine. He said, the Uganda of today, 30 is the new 18. Like, by the time, a long time ago, like, people would be prepared. By 18, someone is already prepared, ready for life. A wife is there. Things were a bit simple, but in the Uganda of today, you find that most of the men right now settle around 29, 30, 31, 32. That's when they are attacking life. That's what he was meaning, that now 30 is like the new 18. Society has changed, though there are some societies which still think you should be somewhere, but also it's encouraging in a way to put you on that pressure so that you work harder. Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. And to the society out there, I would encourage each one of us not to judge people. Life has no formula. Like campus is done. Some of us, our friends are getting married. People are having bridal showers. And some of us are breaking up, Like, it has no formula. Like, and some people are getting actually into love. people are beginning like fresh love. So we don't have a certain formula that we follow for us to be successful. As we wind up, allow me give each one of us here to give their final remarks.
Yeah, what I can actually say is, for like those guys still at campus, life after campus is not that hard. If you want it simple, it can be simple. So it's all about patience. Patience is key. You have to be patient in everything that you do. If maybe they have called you somewhere to go and volunteer, go for it. Maybe that's where you're supposed to be. Yeah, you can't go somewhere for no reason. You go somewhere for a reason. So you have to be patient in everything that comes your way. Another thing is, yes, you have to work hard, because these people expect a lot from you. Your parents, your sisters and brothers, your relatives, your friends expect a lot from you. So you have to work hard for it. Even though you're working, yes, we have a lot of pressure at work, but you have maybe to start up something over online, or do something else that can actually keep your life moving smoothly. Yeah, that's the advice I can give you. Just read hard. Life after campus will come, because it is what we have to face. Yeah, this is what we have to face, and we have to do what? You have to prepare for it. Yeah, I think we are coming to the end, and I was glad to be here. Yvonne, once again, I Babazi, tax consultant. You can bring me business, can file your taxes, we help you in tax issues, everything that deals with tax, we can help you. Yes, I was glad to be here.
Social media?
Social media handles, I use my name, Yvonne Babazi. On Facebook, on Instagram, Twitter, everywhere, that's what I use.
Thank you very much. Okay, in my parting remarks, I'd like to leave you with a quote that said that only a prepared mind can see opportunity. When you're at campus and you're studying, even when you get into the world of work, never lose focus of who you are. Never lose focus of what you are capable of doing. You can shut the societal noises. Be laser focused, tunnel vision. If you know what you want, if you can see it in front, it doesn't matter what other people see, or because the vision is yours, the life is yours. You will live the as you yourself. So it's always good to prepare yourself to see opportunity, because you might get into a job or any type of work. It's good to make money, but which work might distract you from what you are supposed to do, what your life's journey is supposed to be. Even if you go to work, it's good, make the money, but don't forget what your life is all about, who you are, and what you want to achieve in life. With that, I would like to thank you. I'm Atejeka Alvin again. On social media, I use Atejeka Alvin, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, everything. Thank you very much, Ada, for inviting me today. It was a nice show. Thank you.
Oh, thank you once again, Ada, for hosting me at the Perception Show Season 2. It has been really nice interacting with Yvonne, Alvin. Very nice. As we're winding up, what I can say to the viewers there, more so the graduates, because our topic was life after campus. The campusers out there, you need to be more aggressive when you come to the world, because the world treats us in a different way. When you come out, be more aggressive. And also when you get the job opportunities and you happen to get a job, please learn how to save at least 20% of your salaries, because the more you save is the more you grow up. Even be able to start up your own business and be self-employed. Then you need also to toughen up, focus on yourself, Don't be in comparing these celebrities. Also, they had their journeys. So focus on your journey and also learn more, keep learning and you get skills, because when you're empowered with skills, always you'll hit the world. At a certain point, Napoleon says that the world suffers not because of the violence of the bad people, but because of the silence of the good people. So there are people who are bad. Me, a person, if I'm doing something wrong, you have to tell me, because if you don't tell me, you're even more bad than this one who is violent. So that is what Napoleon says, that the world suffers because of the violence of the bad people, and not because of the violence of the bad people, but because of the silence of the good people. So as we're winding up, my humble advice to the viewers is toughen up, do whatever you're doing, do it with your best, give it all what you can, put a lot of effort in it. We shall succeed, and success does not come in one day or in 1 year or 2 or 3 years. Success, it is a long way to achieve it. It's not coming just in a single day. It takes time. There is no quick money. Come here, there is a deal. No. There you'll end up dying for nothing. Always be patient with life. Success will always come, so long as you have skills. And don't forget to pray. God is always key in everything we do. Thank you. I'm John Everly, credit analyst and loans officer in the microcredit. Thank you.
Thank you, Vaughn, John, Alvin. It's been nice having you on the show. We are humbled. My final remarks also, I would want to tell someone out there who's done with campus to remember to live, focus on themselves, be patient on yourself. Don't be like so much hard on yourself. Remember to live and be patient, and also pray, because prayer really works. And finally, thank you so much for watching us, and remember to catch us every Saturday at 9 p.m. on all Fiktube media platforms. I remain Ada Shemire, the official host, Perception Show. And you can find me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter as Ada Shemire. Bye-bye.